What's up, everyone?
What's up, guys? How's it
Welcome,
going?
welcome. It's our second episode of the Easy Saturday podcast. We're
Easy
so
Saturday.
excited.
Dude, that first one was pretty cool. It was a good first one. I liked it a lot.
It was it's been getting some good reviews
It has.
on the gram.
We've been getting a lot of praise about it. We've been doing good. We're doing good.
Yep. So welcome to episode number 2 of Easy Saturday podcast. I am Robbie, your host.
And I am Aaron, your second host.
Second co-host.
Co-host.
Is what it's called.
Co-host. You're right.
We have a lot of great things planned for today's episode. We're just super excited.
Yeah. We got a lot to talk about. We're trying to just run through it.
A lot. We're also going to try to limit this episode to 30 minutes. But we'll see how we do.
Yeah.
We'll see how
Let's
we
go.
do. So today we're going to be talking about some interesting articles that we found online. And it's our new bit called...
What's it called?
This is what's happening in your world.
In my world.
In
What's
your
happening
in your world.
Their world.
Everyone's world. This is what's happening
Wayne's world.
in this current world we live in.
Yeah.
So we have five.
What's
We
going
have
on?
5 stories. We're going to count down from 5 to 1. Let's see. What's our first story?
Let's see.
5.
Number 5. So everybody knows about this 10-year challenge that's been going around.
Yeah, I did one.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
I looked like it was one from when I was in high school. I had long hair, kind of curly
Ooh.
hair, like down to the shoulders.
Mm-hmm. A lot of my friends in high school had that hair.
It was pretty cute. I was a cute kid.
Yeah. So this 10-year challenge has been going around where people are posting a picture that was from 10 years ago
Yeah.
of themselves, a profile picture on Facebook, and then posting a current picture, which is 10 years
Yeah.
later, which is today. And it's been going crazy. Everybody's doing it. So I saw this article on NPR that's pretty much talking about how people should be careful when they're doing this because there could be artificial intelligence, AI, that is learning how aging happens.
Wow.
So facial recognition is a huge thing right now. I don't know if you've gone on Facebook, it usually like tags people for you
Yeah.
because it recognizes your face already.
Yeah.
So there's people out there that are saying that this 10-year challenge is just a way for AI and artificial intelligence to gather more information on how we age.
Wow.
Crazy, right?
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, but is that like a thing that they purposely kind of like? Did someone purposely start that?
Well, no,
too?
actually, some people asked Facebook. They approached them and they said, "Hey, did you start this
Yeah.
like to pretty much get more data?"
Did they give a response?
And no, yeah, Facebook said they denied it. They said, "No, we didn't start this."
Hmm.
But I'm sure somebody was planted, on the social media network to start this.
Probably. I mean, it's really kind of easy to start a trend. I mean,
Mhm.
it's a pretty simple thing to do, and I mean, why not? Everyone else is doing it. That's how they get you. Like,
Well, yeah,
everyone just starts
I haven't
doing it.
done it, so
Not yet.
take that, Facebook. But I look exactly the same, just with the beard. I might do one.
Does that kind of like go in with like the face recognition on your phone? Is that kind of like a thing too, or
I don't know. I think
because
that's
that
totally
information's
separate.
not shared, right?
No, it's totally
yeah,
separate.
that's just like from your phone.
But
okay.
they're building bots and computer systems that can recognize people now.
Yeah,
These cameras that you see on the streets, they have facial recognition built in. So, if they're looking for a criminal or whatever,
yeah.
they can find them. It's crazy. All right.
Careful out there.
What else we have? Let's see. Number...
Yeah. What do I got? Let's
Number
see.
4.
What do I have here? Okay. Netflix. We all love Netflix. That's kind of like just across the table, right?
I probably watch Netflix every single night.
I do too. Literally every day.
Sometimes during lunch. Today I watched Netflix during lunch.
I watch Netflix during work sometimes. I do.
Hope your boss isn't listening.
He's not, and he never will. All right, so if you haven't heard, so Netflix is upping their prices by $2.
What?
$2. But there's different plans for everybody. So there's a plan for like for just a single individual, which is like $8. Oh no, it's the cheapest plan is $7.99, and that's no HD. So that will now go up to what, $8.99
For the people in India.
Yeah,
Who
I guess
doesn't
so.
have HD?
Who doesn't? Yeah. Oh well, poor them. So, but this, I guess, like the big kind of thing is like people are talking about like, does that really like affect you? Do you even think about that? Like $2 to something that you use daily. Like, does that kind of like
Well, this isn't their first price increase. They've increased
yeah.
over
For sure.
several years, and honestly, you don't really feel it. Like
Not
you
at
said,
all.
it's a couple of bucks.
Yeah.
I mean, you spend more on a burger, you know,
Yeah, for sure, a whole meal.
and I think it's still worth it because Netflix has been putting out like really good content lately, and they also have the rights to The Office, which is something I watch every day.
Same.
And I know they have the rights to Friends.
Mm-hmm.
So those are like two of the main shows that people watch or have Netflix subscriptions for.
Yeah, but I mean, if you haven't heard, Disney is coming out with their own thing too. I think by the end of this year, if not early next year.
Wow.
And Netflix has a lot of Disney properties like the Marvel stuff. You know, that's a big thing that people are loving. And they're like the Netflix, like, I guess originals, kind of like the Marvel shows like Daredevil, The Punisher, and all that kind of stuff.
Batman.
Yeah, Batman. Batman's part of Marvel too.
No, it's not, right?
It's not.
It's DC. I always make that joke.
He doesn't like.
I don't care
He
for
doesn't-
superhero
He doesn't
movies.
like comic stuff. That's crazy. Anyways,
Don't care.
but let's say that Netflix is like, you know, Disney's already cutting these deals with these properties that they're taking away from Netflix. So a lot of these people watch Netflix for these shows, and that's kind of it. But eventually, you know, Netflix may not have these shows anymore, and Disney's gonna have them on their own service. So I don't know. Maybe within this next year or two, we're going to see a big change for Netflix that people are going to be leaving and going on to Disney because Disney is remaking all these new movies: Lion King, Aladdin. What else?
I don't think people would leave though. I think they'll just sign up for the other ones. Because I remember when Spotify and Apple Music like started getting popular. My first subscription was to Spotify. Because I mean, the friends that told me about it, they really liked it. So I signed up for Spotify, and Apple Music was getting really popular too. But I was like, you know what? I already have Spotify.
Yeah.
But I've had both for like the past 3 years, and I don't need them both. I mean, everything's streamed on both platforms.
Yeah.
But I just have them because it's a thing to do. So I don't think people will necessarily leave Netflix. I just think they'll, you know, add another subscription to their list.
Yeah. You never know. I mean, some people like are on budget, so, and you just never know. Like, people really probably do really just kind of like like budget themselves with what they're spending and what they're using to like watch their shows and stuff or movies.
That's true.
So we'll see how it goes.
We'll
you know,
see.
this next year,
We'll
2
see.
years.
All right, number
We got three.
number three. So this is it's kind of a serious one.
Okay. What is
I don't
it?
mean to bring down the mood,
on,
but
don't do this to me.
it's
What
really
is it?
important. It's really important. This week, I'm sure a lot of people have already heard, but New York just passed a bill that allows abortions to occur up to 9 months, up to the birthday, the day of birth.
Yeah.
And man, it's just I've seen so many people just tear apart the legislators who approved it,
Yeah.
and the mayor, the New York mayor, or whatever his title is. Just crazy. Like, how can you put to death a fully grown, developed baby?
Yeah.
Like, and then the way they do it is they inject the baby in the skull or in the body with poison,
Yeah.
and they kill it.
Yeah. Well, I was reading too that just about the way that how they go about this at that 9 months point, right before they're supposed to be delivered, that they do inject them, but I don't know if you read this or not, but that they're still in the womb and then they inject them. And they give them 24 hours to determine if they're still alive or not, and if they still are, they inject them again.
Yeah.
And then they just
So the
give birth
baby
to a
has
dead
already
baby.
been suffering for 24 hours,
yeah,
feeling the effects of the poison on the body, killing it. And if it's still not completely dead,
that's crazy.
then they give it another shot. It's so disgusting.
It's just like,
And the arguments that the people that support abortion, the arguments from these people just don't make any sense.
really.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous.
I haven't looked at any of their responses or, comments on how they support this
Basically,
or not.
they say that you cannot control what a woman does with her body. That's
Yeah.
only her choice.
Mm.
But what about the other body,
Yeah.
the other human that's inside of you? I don't think you should have a right over that life. Yeah, we can get into it, but
Because that's such like this infant has a developed nervous system and they're feeling everything.
well, yeah, especially if it's 9 months.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
That's a baby that can live on its own without much help outside of the womb.
Yeah.
It's just crazy. So that's the top story this week, and I just thought we would throw that in there.
That's crazy.
All right, number
2.
What's 2? What do I got? My turn. Let's see. Okay, so this isn't really like a news thing, but this is something that's kind of like sparked up again within the world or, within people's lives, that Fire Festival. So Netflix and Hulu, I believe, recently, if not yet, they are going to put out 2 documentaries, well, Netflix and Hulu, about this Fire Festival thing. And basically what it is, in case people watching don't know or listening.
I have no idea.
Okay, so I thought this was like 4 years ago. This was just in May of like 2017, I think. So this guy, I don't even know his name, but this guy, like entrepreneur guy, tried to start a legit music festival within like some Caribbean island. And he got, I guess, some of his friends or like whoever he could to like help him do it. And this was supposed to be a legit thing. But then eventually people just started backing out that were going to like help support it or sponsor it. And all these people were buying tickets, they were buying like luxury, like premium passes for like stay, like resorts there and stuff. And like the main thing is just that this thing turned out to be like a total scam. Like it was trash.
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy. People got there, they brought their luggage and all this stuff. And I don't know if you've seen them. They're like these dome tents that they use for like disaster reliefs, like for people to stay in.
Yeah.
And that's all they had out there was there's like random like equipment for a stage just laid out everywhere, these dome tents, and then there was just mattresses like smaller than like your blow up air mattress, probably like just thin pieces of like foam, probably.
And so these people, they went, and what happened, or what?
They went and there was just nothing there. There was nothing there, and they spent thousands of dollars just to get there, to be part of something so huge and
crazy.
big. And
So did they get their money back, or did they sue this guy? Or?
yeah, this guy's been sued for, I think he's still under investigation. Well, like he's still being investigated about going to prison, or I don't know if he's already been sentenced or not, if he hasn't gone. I don't know, but it's just crazy because I remember hearing about this, but not really like knowing anything else much about it, like the outcome. But like it was just insane that people fell for this and they bought wristbands, and like on the wristband or something, you could like I guess put your credit card information on there, and like, you could just buy stuff with that, but they had to preload it. So whatever that money went to was taken away.
That's
And,
crazy.
Yeah.
So why is
it's
it
insane.
popular? Or why is it coming back?
Just because I guess people are just, I guess now maybe remembering what the Fire Festival was and like how I guess ruined people's lives. And it's just insane.
So they're
how people
making the
just got-
show, or what?
No, it's just a documentary about
Documentary.
this, about the festival itself, the people that went, and then this guy who just totally like ruined their lives. Like
Dang.
that's crazy.
Is it already out?
I think so. I think it might be out on Netflix and Hulu.
What is
so,
it called?
I think it's just probably just called like Fire Festival or
Fire Festival. Cool. We'll check that
Yeah.
out. That's crazy.
I
All
know,
right,
it's insane.
number
1.
one. Okay, so I found this story. It's not recent, but it's still happening around the world. and they're pop-up shops. This one's called the Dream Machine.
Mm-hmm.
And what it is, it's a building or a storefront that people buy. They rent it out for like a few months
Yeah.
out of the year.
Yeah.
And they go in there, decorate each room, you know, put in lights and paint the walls and put in props, all for other people just to come in and take pictures on Instagram. I don't know if you've ever seen those.
I have.
We have one here in town.
Yeah, I've seen it. I mean, I just thought it was like a little art piece, like somewhere. But it's like is that what it is though? Like this Dream Machine?
Well, you can look it up online on Instagram. Just go to
You all right there?
Oh my
What's
gosh.
wrong there? What's wrong?
People that are watching and listening, if you don't already know me, my voice cracks a lot. So every time it cracks, I'm going to play a sound bite. But you can look it up on Instagram. It's, go just search @in the Dream Machine, and it's just rooms that have there's like a ball pit that you can lay in and take pictures.
Yeah.
There's a laundromat with like neon lights. There's a room that's just nothing but bubbles filled with gas. So like when you pop it, like it just
Yeah.
it's just weird stuff. But it's just for people to take pictures on Instagram.
Do you have
and
to
post
pay?
them. Yeah, you have to pay. This one was $30 for 45 minutes inside of that place, and I saw that they were up for like 4 months. They had over 60,000 visitors.
What?
So if you do the math,
Yeah,
60,000 times $30, they made over $1.8 million just for people to come in and take pictures.
Wow. They didn't even have to do anything. They just
No.
I guess
Well, I mean,
maintain and
They decorate it.
yeah.
But then after they're done with it, they sold all of the props. So they posted on their Instagram and said, "Hey, we're selling this neon sign to the highest bidder."
Yeah.
So people can go in and buy the stuff. So really they're not out any money other than the rent,
Yeah.
which is
So
not a lot.
this like the title itself, Dream Machine, is that like
Dream Machine is only tied to that one place.
oh, okay, that one location.
Yeah, but there's a
Okay.
lot of these things that are these places that are popping up all
Yeah.
over, like Chicago, New York, LA, and we have a couple here. So
Yeah.
if you're looking for something to do with your money, go rent out a place, fix it up, and invite people to take pictures.
I have friends that have taken pictures there, and I mean I didn't know really what it was. I just thought it was like a outside place, like you just
Mhm.
like a piece of art basically, which I guess it is, but
Yeah.
I mean I didn't think you would have to pay just to go in and take pictures. Like,
Yeah. Well, this place charged. which
Yeah,
is
okay.
Brilliant. I mean,
I'm sure all the places charge. I mean, if it's a location, a building, I don't know why it would be free, but
yeah. That's
whatever
crazy,
makes the
but
money, whatever
that
gets that
you know,
cheddar cheese.
This is what's happening in your world.
that's what's happening. All right. So our next segment is one of your favorites. All of you guys that are listening, we took a poll on Instagram, and this one got a lot of support. So it's time for So Tasty. All right, I'm gonna go first this time.
What do you got? What's tasty?
I got something
What do
really
you-
tasty,
what have you
really
had?
tasty for
What
you
have you
guys. Since you're listening to this on Saturday, or maybe you're listening to it on Sunday, it only applies to you if you're listening to Saturday or Sunday, because I'm talking about brunch.
Oh,
Okay, this place is called Whiskey Cake, La Cantera. If you haven't been there, it's a mall here in San Antonio. Have a lot of great shops, but they have a lot of great restaurants. And this restaurant's called Whiskey Cake.
just sounds tasty.
It's amazing.
So tasty.
So what I get from there on Saturdays or Sundays when I go for brunch is the chicken and waffles.
Whoa,
You like chicken and waffles?
I do love chicken and waffles.
I absolutely love chicken and waffles. And the chicken and waffles from Whiskey Cake is so good.
I've had it. We went recently.
We went like a couple months ago or a month ago. Yeah.
Yeah, like a month ago.
Did you
and-
have that too?
Yeah, we had the
okay.
same thing.
Yeah. So it comes with a bacon laced Belgian waffle. So the waffle has bacon inside it, like cooked inside of it, with crispy chicken tenders on top, a Sunny Up local egg. I think it has like 2 eggs. Sunny side up local eggs, and some house made sausage gravy. So
That gravy
tasty.
is good.
It's like like I know last week I talked about the sweet and salty.
Yeah.
That's just something I like.
Yeah.
And so you have the saltiness of the gravy and the chicken,
It's a good combo.
but then you have the syrup
Yeah.
and the sweetness of the waffle. I just,
Makes my mouth water thinking about it. Yummy.
All right, so that's what I have for whiskey for So Tasty whiskey cake at La Cantera. Try the chicken and waffles. $15. It's not that cheap, not that expensive. It's just right. Check it out.
Definitely check it out. You
Check
won't
it
be disappointed.
All right,
All right.
what do you have?
Yeah, so my pick this week is the local I say favorite. No, I don't think a lot of people know about it, but they should. It's the local place, Hawks Burger Bar and Electro Lounge.
Hawks Burger.
Hawks.
Do they have like burgers there or what?
I think they do. Cause I went one time and I got myself an exceptional burger.
Ooh, play on words.
Exactly.
Is it really?
Yeah.
It has an egg.
Yeah. No, this thing is huge. Let me I wish I had like a scale just to show you. This burger is
This
huge.
is an iPhone 10 if you're watching.
All right, it's about just like a quarter shorter than that.
So maybe
But-
like 6 inches high.
This thing is huge. I have to read it off because there's so much stuff on here. Let me just read it off to you.
Do it.
This is a Angus Chuck beef burger with a fried egg, thick cut bacon, cheddar cheese, Monterey Jack cheese, grilled red bell peppers, grilled onions, creamy tomato sauce. Well, not tomato sauce, but the
What?
so the what I always pronounce it wrong. It's the tomatillo
Tomatillo?
sauce, lettuce and tomato.
Interesting. Tomatillo sauce on a burger.
But this thing's huge and so delicious. And you just have to get the fries.
Hawks Burger.
Hawks
I
Burger
always see
Bar and
their.
Electro
I
Lounge.
see a lot of ads by that place.
Do you really?
They're always popping up on my phone.
I don't ever see ads, but maybe that's why because I already
Hawks
go.
Burger.
They already got me hooked. But
Hey.
they have two locations. One is in the Stone Oak area. The second is off of Vance Jackson and like I-10 and 410. It's like right in between those highways. So if you're in the area, definitely check it out. It's so good. You won't be disappointed.
Is it?
So tasty.
Is
Definitely
it
tasty.
So delicious.
So delicious.
awesome? Well, check out those two places: Whiskey Cake at La Cantera and Hawks Burger in Stone Oak. Or
Vance Jackson,
Vance Jackson.
and I-10. Look it
I-10.
up. You won't be disappointed.
look it up.
So good. So
tasty.
tasty.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, our next segment is going to be super fun. It's a new thing we're doing. Really, everything we're doing here is new because this is our second episode. But we're going to try playing a game.
Okay.
All right. And we have a couple of people that were on Instagram said that they wanted to call in. So if you're listening, call now. We're going to have some
All
people
right.
call in for this show.
Let's see. Who's calling in?
Let's see who we got. Oh, let's see. We got a call.
Got a call. Who is it?
Hello. Hello.
Hello. Who is this?
Hey guys.
Hey, what's up? Who
How's
is
it
this?
going?
I'm doing all right.
Rainer.
Rainer.
Rainer Mendoza.
Rainer.
Good friend of ours.
How you doing, Mariner?
I'm doing all right, guys. How are y'all?
Doing good.
We are
good.
doing great.
We're excited.
We have a game for you.
Okay.
All right.
Are you ready?
This game is called
All right.
Fake News.
Fake news. Okay.
Fake news. So what's going to happen is I'm going to read 3 headlines. 2 of them are real, and 1 of them is
Okay.
fake. All right. So you got to pick which one out of the 3 is fake news.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Sounds easy enough.
And Aaron's with me, and he's going to pick one as well. So we'll see who gets it right.
All right, Rainer. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's go.
Okay. Let's do it. Yeah.
All right. This is fake news.
You are fake news.
The first headline: a Florida man threatens to kill neighbor with kindness. The name of his machete. That's number 1. The second headline: Costco now sells a 27 pound tub of macaroni and cheese that lasts 20 years. Okay.
20 years.
20 years. 27 pound tub of macaroni and cheese. The third headline, a Colorado man tries to tame a black bear after watching Jungle Book and gets badly mauled. Okay, so those are the three.
Okay.
Which one of those is fake news?
Yeah, you go first.
All right. I'll go first. The fake news one. I have to go with that kill you with kindness one with his machete.
Florida man threatens to kill neighbor with kindness, the name of his machete. Okay. Rainer, which one do you think?
I'm gonna have to go with number 2. 20 years for mac and cheese.
A 27 pound tub?
But
I don't know. I mean, who knows these days?
can you really
what
sustain
chemicals
mac
can
and
do to
cheese
food?
I mean,
for 27 pounds in 20 years?
I don't know if we'll even be here in 20 years. All right, so the one that's fake news is actually
Let's hear it.
number 3. Colorado
What?
man tries to tame black bear. The other two are real.
What?
Yeah, Florida man.
Oh man.
Actually,
Florida's a little crazy, so I can totally see that being actually a thing.
Well,
But
yeah,
the cheese.
the cheese, yeah, it's at Costco. It's on sale for $90. And
And
yeah,
how much? I mean, how much is the consistent? Like, how much of that is for $90? Like, how much? What
you
is
get
it?
well, it says you get 180 servings of
Oh my
mac and
gosh.
cheese. So and it remains edible for 20 years.
I know you're not getting that. That's crazy.
All right, so I got two more. First headline is man assaulted convenience store employee with a banana, police say. That's number 1. Number 2, a group of chimps escaped San Diego Zoo and terrorized a local Taco Bell. Okay. Number 3, a Missouri judge orders poacher to repeatedly watch Bambi in jail.
I'm gonna have to go with the chimps.
The chimps.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to pick the same one?
Yeah, you can pick the same one.
Okay. I'm gonna have to go with the same one too. The chimps. I mean, that just doesn't seem real.
All right, and the answer is
Fake, disgusting.
the chimps.
The chimps.
You got it right. You guys got it right.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Can you believe that though? Somebody assaulted an employee with a banana.
I don't mean.
Hey, they've done it with highlighters, man. Like you just kind of hold it against your back, and how are you gonna know?
Exactly.
That's
But people
crazy.
are just. People will use anything.
That's true. All right, last one.
Okay,
The first headline: a bank robbery goes south when robber tries to use Uber as a getaway car.
Hold on, guys. I know I just committed a felony, but I need to pull up this ride share.
Well, he pays them out of his loot. Okay. Second headline: Dutch court rules 69-year-old man can't legally declare himself 20 years younger. That's actually
I
kind of
think-
believable.
Yeah, that's kind of believable.
I actually think that's a thing that's been going on. So I'm going to have to say that that's probably true. So
Okay,
what's
and
the last one?
the third one is a Florida woman pulled knife on man after he complained about her farts.
I'm telling you, Florida's crazy, man.
It is.
So which one's fake?
What
I
was
think
it?
number 1.
What was number one?
Number
again? I
one
need to
is
hear it.
bank robbery goes south when robber tries to use Uber as a getaway car.
I don't know. I feel like that could be pretty real.
Okay, so
mean-
Rainer, which one?
I'm thinking 1, but now I'm rethinking it. But I'm going to just go with 1.
I'm gonna stick with your gut. All right, number
Yeah.
1, Aaron.
Can you read number 2 again?
Number 2 was the Dutch court rules that a 69-year-old man can't legally declare himself 20 years younger.
I'm gonna go with number 2.
Number 2,
I'm gonna go with number 2.
right,
Someone's telling me.
and the fake news is
Fake, disgusting.
number 1.
Number 1.
You got it right.
Oh my god.
Bank robbery goes south.
I could see that being a thing. I could see that someone's just really like dumb enough to do that.
Well, I mean, there's been like reports of people using rideshare to like get to the hospital and stuff. It's kind of scary.
Really?
Can you imagine like, hey, my wife's going to labor. Can you put her in this Uber?
Oh,
and
man,
get her to the hospital. Can you imagine?
That'd be crazy. Hey, I mean, people will use Uber for anything, really, and I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
All right, man. Well, that was fake news. Thanks for playing.
Yeah, Rainer, we appreciate you calling in, man.
Oh yeah,
You
no
have a
worries,
good one.
guys. You guys
Have an
a
easy
good
Saturday,
one.
bro.
Yeah, you too.
All right, man. Talk to you later.
Bye.
All right, that was fake news.
That was good. That was good.
We lost video for a second, but you guys are back
now. We're back in action.
So, fake news.
Fake, disgusting news.
One day we're gonna reach billions of people. Billions.
I hope so.
Billions and billions and
I added these in. I had to add them.
billions and billions.
It's gold. It's gold. It's comedy gold. That's what
It's
it is.
called literally the button that I'm pushing is gold.
Billions.
Actually,
that.
it's like an orange color.
No, it's
I
gold.
did that because he's orange. You know, he's kind of like.
Very
I
tan.
really did. I color coded it orange for Donald Trump. But yeah. Anything else you want to talk about?
No, I mean, there's so much we can talk about, really.
There's so much. But it's like, what do you pick?
Is it worthy to talk about, though? Is it worthy?
I don't know. Well, that's where you guys come in. If you have any suggestions, we're always open to hearing your ideas.
Yeah.
If you have a story that we want to cover, or if you have a subject that you want us to talk about, or if you want to call into the show and talk about something with us,
Mm-hmm.
we would welcome that.
For sure. For sure.
So, I think that's it for this episode.
Yeah, man. That
We're
was
wrapping it up.
a good second episode.
It was a good one.
Yeah.
It was a lot of news, but
Mm-hmm.
I think this week was like a huge week for news. A lot of things happening.
Yeah, that for sure.
And we didn't even talk about what's happening in the government
Mm-hmm.
with the shutdown and
AI intelligence in China rising to a scary thing. I don't
scary thing.
I don't know. I was trying to think of things that we could talk about, and this AI thing came up, and I was like, bro, China's leading the way.
China.
China's-
That's another soundbite that I can add.
China's
right.
gonna take over the world.
We'll see
They're the
about
ones that sent out that 10-year challenge for their AI.
Hey.
It's true.
Maybe
Confirmed
Maybe.
here.
confirmed
it-
here on
you
Easy
heard it here
Saturday
first.
podcast. Anyway, so thanks again for joining us
Yeah.
for this episode of Easy
We
Saturday
appreciate it.
podcast.
Thank you guys.
Um,
And you know what? Follow us on social media.
yes.
Keep
Where can they
following
find
us.
us? What's our
They
handle?
can find us on Instagram at the Easy Saturday Podcast, Twitter with the tweets at Easy Saturday Pod. Couldn't finish the podcast because of character restrictions.
Yeah, that Twitter stuff.
Is that still a thing?
Unbelievable. It is.
Restrictions?
But
Character
yeah.
restrictions?
Prescriptions? Yeah, you just add another tweet and continue it.
It's done.
It doesn't make any sense.
I want the cast in the pod. I need the cast in the pod.
Yeah.
Need it.
Instagram, Easy Saturday Podcast. Facebook.com/Easy Saturday Podcast. What else do we have?
YouTube?
YouTube, yes, of course. That's where you
YouTube.
guys are watching us on YouTube.
Yeah. How can we forget YouTube?
YouTube. I don't think we have a URL yet. We have to have 100 subscribers to get a custom URL. So spread the word. Let everybody know that we're doing this.
Subscribe.
Subscribe to us. Help us out. Also, if you want to donate, you can donate to the show to keep us going. It takes a lot of time out of our schedule to plan and get these bits for you guys, but we would do it even if we weren't paid, because that's what we're doing right now. So yeah, thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys.
Yes, play that bit.
We'll see you guys next week.
See y'all later, man.
Take care.
Have a good one.